Let's go to the Thorn.
Howdy.
I'd remember if I had seen you here before. I'm sure of it. What do you want?
What is this place?
The clamor of our bloodthirsty crowds reaches every corner of the wasteland. But I'll pretend that your ignorance doesn't offend me, stranger. This is the Thorn. Here's where the strong make a name for themselves, and the weak are fed to the jaws of hell. You can bet on the contenders. Or, if you have what it takes, be one of the contenders. Be warned. The Thorn demands respect. Break the rules, or offend me in any way, and I'll gut you open for all to see.
Tell me more about the Thorn.
What do you want to know?
What are the rules?
The rules are simple. My creatures fight for our pleasure. You can bet on a contender and earn double if you choose the victor. But you can get a bigger share if you risk your skin in the Thorn. Win a fight, and I'll give you a meaty cut of the earnings. I won't tolerate anyone that interferes with the fights. Offend me, and your blood will be the next to spill. Other than that, anything goes.
What's fighting in the next match?
The strongest geckos you'll ever see are ready to fight.
I've got other questions for you.
I'm listening.
I've got a question about West Side.
Ask, and you might get an answer.
Is West Side part of New Vegas?
New Vegas has many faces, stranger. Despite everything, it shall never be whole. When the land hunts you, when fighting for survival is the norm, your neighbors become either saviors or enemies. West Side is a part of New Vegas, just as much as it's a part of the wasteland. In the end, stranger, we need them both to continue making our fate.
How do people here manage to survive?
West Side attracts all sorts of travelers, including merchants and farmers. They come here to exchange their goods or to seek protection. Our community provides enough food, clothes, weapons, and medicine to encourage trade and to arm our defenses. The Thorn demonstrates, beyond anything else, that we're self-sufficient. Our desert blood has overcome even the strongest beasts of the wasteland.
Tell me again about West Side's relationship with New Vegas. Okay, no. Goodbye.
So long, stranger. Welcome back, stranger.
Tell me about you.
What's on your mind?
How do you become the... My mind's thinking about what I could do with you in private.
Bold, as it pleases the Thorn, and me. But it does take more than that to earn my admiration. You speak like a hunter, yet only actions prove one's worth. The Thorn requires a tribute of blood, and so do I.
How can I pay tribute to you?
Think you have what it takes? All right. Prove your worth, and I'll reward your service. The Thorn needs newborn specimens that will one day grow to honor us with their blood. Bring me 12 giant mantises' eggs. If you accomplish this, I might gift you with greater tasks in the future.
Where can I find giant mantises eggs?
You'll find egg-carrying mantises in the wasteland. But a wise hunter would search at a mantis's breeding ground, like the...
I'll find giant mantis eggs for you.
You've got yourself a deal. So long, stranger. Welcome back, stranger.
Let's talk about the creature's eggs you need.
Do you have good news for the Thorn?
I've brought the giant mantis eggs.
Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it.
Who else can bring you so many intact eggs? I deserve a bigger reward.
You speak the truth, stranger. And the Thorn lives by the justice that honor and strength dispense. Here's a more fitting sum.
Is there anything else I can do to help the Thorn?
Bring me a dozen rad scorpion eggs. I'll see to it that you're rewarded fairly.
Where can I find the red scorpion eggs?
The eggs I seek are not easy to find, stranger. Your best chances are in the mountains north of Good Springs and west from Quarry Junction.
I'll find the red scorpion eggs for you.
You've got yourself a deal. So long, stranger. Welcome back, stranger.
Let's talk about the Thorn.
What do you want to know?
How do you train the creatures?
Even if I trusted you, I'd not share my secrets just for your pretty face, stranger. The Thorn's a sacred ground, a source of awe. Here we truly rule over the forces of nature, for once. These beasts are slaves to their instincts and hunger for blood. That's a good enough answer for everyone, and it'll do for you, too.
At least tell me how you find these creatures.
Our creatures come from the farthest reaches of the wasteland. The Thorn takes care of them, until the time to spill their blood comes. We constantly replenish our stock, to keep this holy ground soaked red. Only a few brave ones ever earn the honor of serving the Thorn.
Let's go back to my other questions.
I'm listening.
Let's talk about the creature's egg you need.
Do you have good news for the Thorn?
I brought the red scorpion eggs.
Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it.
Turn the caps already now, take the eggs.
I thank you, stranger. The Thorn thanks you.
Is there anything I can... Is there anything else I can do to help the Thorn?
Bring me a dozen fire gecko eggs. This great challenge will earn you a matching reward.
Where can I find fire gecko eggs?
Fire geckos are among the wasteland's most dangerous creatures. Near the Iritiba Peaks lies a nest where you may find their eggs.
I'll find the fire gecko eggs for you.
Confident. I like that. So long, stranger. Welcome back, stranger.
Let's talk about the creature's eggs you need.
Do you have good news for the Thorn?
I've brought the fire gecko eggs.
Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it.
500 cap sounds good. Take the eggs.
I thank you, stranger. The Thorn thanks you.
Is there anything else I can do to help the Thorn?
The Thorn's calling its elite hunters to collect one of its deadliest creatures. Find Night Stalker eggs, and your bravery will be greatly rewarded.
Where can I find Night Stalker eggs?
Night Stalkers are amongst the most fearsome beasts you'll ever face. They're also hard to find, but I know of a nest at a cave near Bitter Springs.
I'll find the Night Stalker eggs for you.
Confident. I like that. So long, stranger.
The medicine skill determines how many hit points you'll replenish upon using a stim pack and effectiveness of Red X and right away. Done.
Welcome back, stranger.
Let's talk about the creature's eggs you need.
Do you have good news for the Thorn?
I've brought the Night Stalker eggs.
Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it.
Some other caps will do, take the eggs.
I thank you, stranger. The Thorn thanks you.
Is there anything else I can do to help the Thorn?
I'm asking our top hunters to gather Cazador eggs. I'd be impressed by whoever returns with such a prize.
Where can I find Cazador's eggs?
Cazadors are extremely deadly, but they are also reclusive. Try looking near the Red Rocks canyons.
I'll find the Cazador's eggs for you.
The crowd loves your bravery. So long, stranger.
That's a whole lot of people I had to fight. Well, not people, but creatures I have to fight just to get some pussy.
Welcome back, stranger.
Let's talk about the creature's eggs you need.
Do you have good news for the Thorn?
I brought the Cazador eggs.
Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it.
1,000 caps will do, take the eggs.
I thank you, stranger. The Thorn thanks you.
Is there anything else I can do to help the Thorn?
This is it, Hunter. I've decided to grant you the opportunity to earn the greatest honor the Thorn could ever expect. Deathclaws are our most precious and our most feared contenders. I want you to be the one to deliver the sacred eggs to me, personally.
Where can I find the claw eggs?
Quarry Junction is overrun with Deathclaws, but you may stand a better chance at a nest near the Repcon test site.
I'll find this great prize for you.
I've come to expect nothing less from you, brave stranger.
Finally!
Welcome back, stranger.
Let's talk about the creature's eggs you want.
Do you have good news for the Thorn?
I've brought the Deathclaw's eggs.
You've, indeed, become the greatest hunter the Thorn has ever seen. The best I've ever seen. You've earned the honor of being part of this sacred ground. Come to me often, and I'll share with you the wealth of the Thorn.
Is there anything else I can do to help the Thorn?
You've done enough to last many lifetimes, stranger. But I'd like you to come see me again.
Let's go somewhere more private.
Your bravery surpasses that of any other, and I've come to admire your actions. Before death takes us, I would know you deeper. Come with me, my hunter. Even the strongest creatures need their rest, and their companionship. I've been looking forward to this.
Oh, yeah, that's the... Oh!
Well, well, well.